There's a lot of hesitation for the patient to take advice from the doctor over phone or video or something as opposed to a face-to-face interaction. We always talk about what that humane interaction, the trust that's needed in adhering to the address, adhering to the prescriptions and messaging that the doctor gives, that trust element between the patient and doctor. Basically, I feel there are three main reasons and challenges that was, obstructing, if I can use the word, to make telehealth as big as it's probably going to be in future. The first and foremost, on the patient side, there's a lot of hesitation for the patient to take advice from the doctor over phone or video or something as opposed to a face-to-face interaction. We always talk about what that humane interaction, the trust that's needed in adhering to the address, adhering to the prescriptions and messaging that the doctor gives, that trust element between the patient and doctor. And because of that, the patients have to sort of start using it and so on. So there was some, reservations there, and people were more comfortable going in and meeting face to face. And I think that has changed now. COVID has made it more inevitable that, they try to do as much as possible from home, including their especially non-COVID care happening right out of their home. And telehealth is a beautiful, platform or a mechanism to actually get that done. The second big thing is, as a technologist, right, I would like to sort of look at what are the things that were lacking in the technology framework. So one, the sensor end, are we able to understand, are the doctors able to understand the patient, let's say, vital signs or any other type of, quantitative information that they wanted to know so that the prescription or the diagnosis is more accurate. So the point of care devices being used by the end users and availability of these devices to be on medical grade, if I can say that, was one thing. Then the transmission itself being more private and making sure that the data security layer is there. There is enough bandwidth to make the video conference look like what we are doing right now, rather than something that's a lot of shaky gaps and so on. So suddenly you start feeling the personalized nature of it goes for a toss. And then finally on the cloud side, right? So how do we have a secure way of saving the information? If the doctor wants to relook at the session, the previous session, they have the same patient. How do we do this? How does the doctor himself or herself access the infrastructure? And same at the patient end. So all of these sort of the technological piece, is also gotten accelerated. While it has developed over years, now being put into use, there is more, less hurdles, I would say, more adoption possible. And finally, at the doctor's end, right, the process aspect of it. How does telehealth patient picture in the list of huge line of OPD patients that they were addressing before? So that also, thankfully, I guess, are not due to COVID, there is a reduction in the OPD. And so there is hopefully more time for the doctor to weave in these telehealth patients as well and fit into their schedule.